Okay, so today we are doing some DIY for our fish. So the idea is to make fish pellets, the fish food, but it's DIY. So we're going to use our food scraps, whatever's from the kitchen, to make it instead of buying the pound of fish pellets from the pet store. So here's what I saved over the month and a bunch of stuff. So we're going to pour this into a blender. I explain this to you. So if you notice, all the fish food is about, for koi, it's about like 30 to 35% protein. And if you have vegetarian fish, probably it will just need the vegetables. So what I saved is all the protein and vegetables from the kitchen or the food scraps. So here's a piece of meat. You notice this is shrimp skin. It's sausage. Shrimp skin. So just gonna pour them in the blender. Some raw meat. So basically, all they need is, I guess, protein and the vitamins from the vegetables, right? So here I have broccoli head, which is too yellowish to eat, but I'm sure the fish don't mind. So meat, shrimp skin, which has a lot of calcium, I guess. I think it's too much for the blender to take at once, so I want to chop it up. Meat and shrimp skins, some kind of green leaf, cucumber. So we're going to try half of that first to see how it works. We probably want to put a little bit of water in there just so it will blend better. Okay, so it's all in the blender. Put a bit of water on the bottom just so it blends better. So we're going to start the blender. We should probably have some kind of stamper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get some kind of stamper to push it down. Alright, let's open it. Press it down a bit. Try again. Kind of burn it.
Oh gosh.
I shouldn't have lifted it up. Alright, so we have blended this piece of junk blender, so it doesn't blend as well, but you can see, I guess it's okay. The chunks are still too big, but it should be okay for now. so here's the result. We got a big bowl of food scraps chopped to the fine mixture. So we got meat and vegetable in here. Shrimp skin, shrimp head and shrimp legs probably. So if it's too runny, what you want to do is put a little flour in there, just general purpose flour. Just try to make it more consistent.
Pasty.
Yeah, pasty. So you want a soft kind of a paste. So we can bake it into a sort of a thin layer of pie, something like that.
Yeah.
And try not to use any cornstarch. I think from what I heard, if you have koi can process corn, so it will just pass right through their system. So basically I think it's good. Ours is not too runny, so it's good. But if yours is too runny, add more flour. Not a problem. Okay? Okay, so we have a pan here. I'll put some aluminum foil on it so it's easy to come off. We're going to pour this in, and then we're going to put this in the oven. This is a disgusting piece of mixture. Okay, just spread it to a thin layer. So that later, when it's baked, we can easily break them down to pellets or small pieces, basically. So we're going to put this in the oven and let's try the standard setting, 350 Fahrenheit for maybe 15-20 minutes and see how it goes. Okay, so this is the end result. After two 20-minute cycles of 350 degrees, it has come to this brownish thin layer, and when it comes out of the oven, it's probably still a little wet. Just let it cool down and let the moisture out. When it hardens, it solidifies, then just take it out and break it into small pieces and store in the bag. And you can probably put it in the freezer or just refrigerate it and ready to use. That's it. Okay, so this is our baked fish food. So I'm going to take it off. It's still a little wet, so probably need another cycle, but we're going to just take it out and hopefully just wind dry it, air dry it, something like that. As you can see, you can easily break them down. It looks oily, actually we didn't put any oil in it, so probably just the moisture. So we're going to put this in our storage container, and we can either put it in the freezer or just refrigerate it, just to save it. Just to try it, we're going to put it a little bit in the fish tank to see if the fish will eat it.
Right now the fish are really hungry.
Okay, so let's try it.
Oh, it sinks.
Oh, some of them sink.
Oh, it fell almost in the oyster shell. I think it smells. Oh, okay, look. They are attacking it. As you can see, they have devoured most of it except for that one chunk behind the oyster shell.
We probably next time should make it smaller chunks
Yeah.
by using the blender to.
But I hope they'll
blend
find
fine.
this chunk
Yeah.
Like the oyster shell. Up there. Oh.
We use the blender to liquefy it. Next time, do a finer kind of a texture. But I think it's fine. The snail will finish the rest. Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay, so that's it. How to make